I'm going to show you how to set up smart watering on the B-hyve app. To begin, we will look on the bottom of the home screen and tap on Zones. After you tap on Zones, that's going to bring you to your zone screen. And we'll need to set up smart watering for each zone. So we'll start with Zone 1. After you've tapped on Zone 1, on the top right of this next screen, you'll see highlighted in yellow, Smart Details. Go ahead and tap on Smart Details. Now we're in the Smart Details screen. So now we're going to go through each one of these smart details line by line and put in the watering details that it needs. So first we have soil type. I'm already on clay on this zone, but whatever type of soil you're on, go ahead and tap on that, and then we'll tap back. Next is plant type. We're all in Utah, so we'll most likely be on cool turf if this zone is on grass. So go ahead and tap on cool turf, then we'll go back. Sprinkler type. So whether this is a pop-up sprays or rotors or drip, make sure you tap on one of those for whatever is on this particular zone. Sun/shade. So this is just showing how much sun or shade this particular zone is receiving. Here is slope. So if this zone has a slope, then we want to be able to tell B-hyve how much of a slope we're on. And this will help with saving water. So for example, if you were running your sprinklers for 20 minutes on this zone and it had a big hill, then a lot of times the water just runs off the hill. But if you tell B-hyve that you're on a slope, then what it'll do a lot of times is it'll water in intervals. So it'll still water for 20 minutes, but it might water 4 times for 5 minutes. So that's a really nice feature. Next is sprinkler count. This is pretty self-explanatory, but it's basically how many sprinklers are on this particular zone. Next is catch cups. Now, if you don't have catch cups, you can email Jared Marshall and ask for catch cups. But there's a couple of helps, but I'll walk you through it. It's pretty easy. So we'll go ahead and tap on this green button. So after this, you're going to want to press play, and you're going to want to run your catch cup test. So in the helps before this screen, so here you can read some of the helps here, but it's pretty easy. You just take your catch cups and you put them between 1 foot or 2 feet away from each of your sprinklers on this zone. And then what you'll do is you'll just press play, and then the water will start running. And then you'll hit this next button. And remember, on this zone we had 7 sprinklers. So after that 15 minutes, and you can do it for 5 minutes, you can do it for 10 minutes, you can do it for however long you think is needed. Now you can go to each catch cup and you just record your results. So let's say, the first one was 54 milliliters, and you kind of just go through all of these. And this is going to do our own water audit here. So I did all that, and since I didn't actually run it on this, it doesn't say my inches per hour, but when you run it, it'll show that. And then it's going to show you the application rate and the distribution uniformity. So it's basically telling you how much water is being put out on this particular zone. So that's very nice, and it's really gonna help B-hyve know how much water that particular zone needs. So smart watering schedule adjustments. I wouldn't recommend that you use this screen until after using smart watering between 3 and 4 weeks. What this allows you to do, let's say you see that this particular zone is overwatering or underwatering. So if it was overwatering, we could just toggle down here and we could say, this zone's getting way too much water. So we just simply, we we toggle back and forth, and we can say we want this to water less. Down here's the interval adjustment. So if you want to water more in increments, then you can do it that way too. So those are really nice pieces of the smart watering details. And then last is the advanced details. And what this is, it's taking all the information we just gave on that particular zone, and now it's going to be calculated here in advanced details.